Hey everyone, Bleed Ninja 009, and this is my 30th review on this channel, which is pretty awesome. And I considered doing one of my favorite anime, the melancholy of Harumi Suzumiya, which I'm pretty sure needs very little introduction, but in case you have not seen the show, I consider watching this review because I'm going to tell you why the show is so popular and why it's so awesome. So our main character, Kion, in the middle, is a very stoic character. He's trying to live a very ordinary life. He's one of those people that does a lot of monologuing inside of his head, where he talks, about the world and his views and everything. And lo and behold, he meets a girl in his class called Harumi, the girl on the right, to his right, who is hated by everyone. Well, I don't want to say hated, but she's considered the outcast, where she does weird stuff. She changes her hair every day. At one point in middle school, high school, she makes an outrageous claim where she says that she wants to meet espers, time travelers, and aliens. And then she starts a club solely based on those premises of finding aliens, espers, and time travelers. And by the way, in case you don't know what esper is, think of a psychic, essentially, or someone with psychic powers. And so Keon's forced into joining this girl's club, and he's at first like, it's just a place to kind of relax and hang out. Soon, however, he learns that Harumi is not an everyday girl. She's actually a god. She's actually probably the god of the world, and she doesn't realize it yet. Where all these characters on this shot right here are actually what she wishes from the world. She has a time traveler with the girl on the far right. She has a girl who's a alien, technically, who's the girl to his left, and she has this Esper, who all join the club. And lo and behold, our main character learns very fast that depending on her moods is depending on what happens to the world. Where if she's going through boredom, she'll try to create, inner chaos in her head and cause damages to the world outside of the world. It's very interesting that they talk about parallel dimensions and closed spaces where things happen. If they happen in that world, they can happen in the outside world as weird events. And so our main character essentially now has to cure her melancholy by essentially just being there for her, being with them and being part of this club that's just weird and overall. And I'll tell you, man, I love this show. This show does things so right with anime that I think few other shows ever do correct with anime. It's a slice of life show, but it's not your usual typical slice of life show. One of my earlier reviews, Kokoro Connect, which was a fan request review, which, by the way, again, check out that review if you haven't, was very similar in that it's not a usual typical slice of life type show. This is a slice of life show that also does something very similar, where it just turns that concept completely on its head by adding supernatural elements and, time travelers and aliens, etc., etc. And I'll tell you, there's a reason for its popularity. It's just that's sweet of a show. It's like the episode format is all over the place on purpose because it's him talking about events in his remembrance. So essentially, episode 5 might be episode 10 if you think about it, because he just doesn't remember how it should be placed. He doesn't remember it. It's almost like how people describe events in their life, where if I tell you a story of me doing a review, for example, I might not tell you the first review because I might not remember at the time, so I might tell you one of my third reviews. And that's what Keon does a lot in the show, is that he talks about things that either happened or are about to happen. And it creates what I think is essentially a more realistic type of slice of life type show, despite the weird, her being a god character and all that. Everything works about the show. The plot is phenomenal. There are movies that are based off that are actually off the series. There is another, I don't want to say sequel, but more so like a spin-off show that came out recently called The Disappearance of, I can't think of the title off the top of my head. That's embarrassing. But it's about one of the characters in the show. I won't spoil who that is. But this show has a lot of love. It has some of the most famous lines, some of the most famous memes based off of it. It's also a light novel series, which I do actually own the whole series of. And overall, if I were to review this A through F, I give it an A+. Nothing about the show doesn't work. Animation's phenomenal. Voice acting in both English and Japanese is phenomenal. The story plot is all unique and very well done. And it's just one of those shows that you walk away going, I want more of it. I want more. I need more of it. And that's why I found myself reading the light novels and reading the manga and watching the spin-offs and stuff because the show is just that awesome. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked my 30th review. Please like, comment, subscribe. I don't always say that in my videos for the sole fact that I don't want to force you guys to do that. But it does help me in the long run. And guys, keep up with the fan requests down below. It's helping me out. I've already done several fan requests. I'll mention your name. I'll mention your channel if you tell me to mention the channel. But anyways, guys, till our paths cross again next review. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.